Welcome to another update video on Ethereum. We want to start on the larger time frame, and it's still a very interesting chart because the price has shown us a very substantial reaction to the April low. This can already be classed a 5-wave move to the upside, in my opinion. It can be. We can see this as wave A to the upside in wave 5. But there is so far no clear pullback, so the risk is still quite elevated, especially on the larger time frame, given that we are quite far away from key support at $1,618. So the levels all remain unchanged. The price is simply moving sideways at the moment, and in a minute we're also going to take a look at the smaller time frame chart. Overall, however, I think it's quite important to understand that the move to the upside here could easily continue in this fifth wave as long as we're holding above $1,618. This is the critical support level for a B wave pullback. Yeah. We shouldn't see any lower low than that, or the price should not really break below that level. So far, the problem with this chart, I explained it in some of the previous videos, is that the pullback here into the April low, it was very deep. Very deep even for a fourth wave in a diagonal pattern, so it's not necessarily trustworthy, but it's still a scenario we can see as a corrective pullback, which could then obviously now lead to a fifth wave to the upside, which might take us to 4,600, 4,800 plus. In this fifth wave to the upside, in this ABC structure to the upside, we would expect a lot of choppy price action because we're dealing with a corrective rally. It's not an impulse, and this whole move from the June 22 low needs to be approached with caution. We're not dealing with an impulse. We're dealing with corrective wave structures in the subwaves, and therefore just be careful. But because we have a nice impulsive looking rally from the April low, we're looking for higher. Potentially, however, we need a bit of a corrective pullback first. So that gives us a bullish outlook overall. Looking at the shorter time frame, the market simply continues to move in a sideways range. Yesterday, someone asked me why I'm never positive about Ethereum. Well, I did answer this is a bullish scenario. I'm basically tracking bullish scenarios here. Obviously, though, I have been telling you that for a month or so, the microstructure there is a bit unclear. And honestly, you see why. It's just been moving sideways, this chart. And so there is no clarity there because it's simply a range. So the market has no idea what it wants to do. Hasn't decided yet. We can see it as a potential fourth wave pullback that formed here. In this overall, so it would actually be a WXY structure that might have formed there. WXY in this correction, which bottomed in June, 5th of June, and we had a rally, but in 3 waves. That's fine because we're dealing with a diagonal pattern. An A wave can be a diagonal. Then we have 3 waves down, 3 waves up. It just means range-bound movement. Okay. Now, the latest info that I gave you was that this move down is in 3 waves. So we're likely in, this might have been the A wave low. So in this scenario, the rally would be a B wave. Might have topped, but until we really break decisively below the Friday, the 13th of June low, a wider B wave is possible, like a fake out. Now, please note, this is the microstructure. Today, we expect a lot of volatility due to the Fed interest rate decision. So if the microstructure has changed when you watch this video, it is what it is. That's unfortunately always the thing here. We're dealing with microstructures. For live updates, consider to join our membership. But overall, even if we break down, I mean, the support area is clear. There is likely going to be some structural support in the region around $2,385 to $2,320. So these could provide additional support, these levels. But yeah, just range-bound movement. Just be ready for maybe a bit of a fake out to the upside, which can take us here above the previous swing high. So I will not give up on still short-term higher prices because we have no 5-wave move yet to the downside. So there is no confirmation of a larger pullback at this point. So that's the update on Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.